Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will teach you how you can create your very first custom paint job in ETS2. To get started we need few things. Number one, mod generator. For that we will be using a third-party application called Paintjob Packer for generating a mod file. And second, we need templates. Basically these are the 2D images of your 3D in-game models. And third and the last, we need an image editor to design your artwork. For this tutorial, we will be using Photoshop. Other than Photoshop, you can use GIMP or Paint.net. You can use any image editing software unless it has an option to export the file in DTS format. Well, let's get started with the Paintjob Packer tool first to create a mod file. Open the Paintjob Packer tool. This is the welcome page. Click on Next. Choose the game ETS2 because we are working on ETS2. Here we will choose single paint job for a single vehicle. Click continue. Now come to vehicle supported section on the right and choose the truck you are interested in making the paint job mod for. For the tutorial, I'll be choosing Renault T. On the left we have mod information. This will be the name of the folder it will create on a computer system. And then it's asking for mod name. For mod name, I'll write Renault T paint job. And then we have version. Don't change it, keep it 1.0 as it is. Then author, I will write my channel name. Next we have to fill out the details for in-game paint job information. Paint job name, let's keep it same for a while, Renault T paint job. Then we have price, means at what price the paint job can be bought in game. I will write 1 USD. Then we have other information to fill out like internal name and supported cabins. Internal name, it's going to be a unique name used by the game to identify your paint job. Mod users and mod creators will not see this name. Next we have supported cabins. Choose all cabins and then choose don't split one per truck for split paint jobs. Last, click on generate and save. In this section, click on generating a file for Steam Workshop upload, but I will make a separate video on that. I'll save this file on my desktop. Click generate and save. As you can see, it has created a mod folder on my desktop. But first, I'll move this folder from here and paste it inside the mod folder of the game, which is in C drive documents. Let me copy the folder. You can delete this folder later. Then go to this PC. Go to documents. Then look for the game ETS2. Go to mod. Paste it here. Now let's have a look at the files inside the Paintjob mod folder. Go into Renault T paint job, open it, and you will see 3 folders: def, material, vehicle, and 3 other files. We don't have to touch this manifest file. Then we have this text file for the mod you have created. You can edit this if you want to give description about your mod, but I will leave it for now. Then we have this mod manager image.jpg file. I will show in the end what this file is for. Now let's have a look at the vehicle folder first. This folder has all the files you need to edit your truck. Open it, keep clicking until you find these DDS and OBJ files. As you can see, it has created the mod files for each truck part. What we will do is, we'll edit one of the template file. For example, let's say I want to make paint job for truck cabin. I'll open the Renault T cabin template file inside Photoshop, do some art, and finally replace it with this cabin file. Let me show you practically how we can achieve that. These are the template files of all the trucks and trailers. Here, look for the Renault T folder, open it, and we have one accessory folder, 2 PNG files, and 1 PSD file. This PSD file contains both of these cabins, A and B. Now getting back to Renault T PSD template file, open this file in Photoshop. I know this looks quite confusing at first, but once you get a hang of it, you will know which part of the truck is which. By the way, this is the front part of the truck. As you can see, the headlights. This is the left door, and this is the right side door of the truck. Right now the base color of the truck is white, as you can see over here. Let me change it to yellow. Let's quickly scribble something on the left door and then save it as DTS file. But before I save it, let me disable the template because I don't want these lines to get appeared on my truck paint job. Now we will save it by going to File, click on Save a Copy, and from the drop down menu, choose DDS format. But before we save it, we have to replace it with the cabin.dds file, the one got created by the Paintjob packer, which we already have moved to ETS2 mod folder in C drive. So I quickly look for that file, go to documents, look for ETS2, go to mod, and there you go, Renault Paintjob folder. Double click on the vehicle, keep clicking until you find this cabin.dds file, click on it and then click on save. Save the file with DXT format, bitmaps, and click on null alpha and click on OK, and it will replace the file. Now launch the game, choose your desired profile, go to its mod manager to activate the mod we just created. This is your mod, activate it and then click on confirm changes. Load your profile, go to content browser, then go to truck browser. Here in content browser, go to truck design and from the list on your left, look for Renault. Next, go to paint section and search for the paint job you just created and it will show you a custom paint job. Now note that if you're not satisfied with the paint job, you can switch to Photoshop, keep the game running in the background and make some changes or add something. Save the file again by going to File, Save a copy and replace the file with the already generated DDS file. Then switch back to game window, come to paint section, choose another paint job and then click back on your custom paint job. It will right away show you the changes you did in Photoshop without quitting or relaunching the game. This is the easiest way, but if you buy the truck and try to see the changes, it won't happen. You need to relaunch the game every time in that case. So I would suggest always using the content browser if you're working with custom paint job, and buy your truck only when you are satisfied with the paint job you have created. Now that you have learned how to apply custom design on your truck, we can now change its in-game paint job and mod manager icon. Let's look at the paint job icon and how it can be changed. The paint job icon can be found in the material folder. It's a DDS file. Open this file in Photoshop. As you can see, the size and dimension are given here and you cannot resize this. It needs to stay at 256 by 64 pixels. But your custom design for the paint job icon should be within this blue box size. And when you are finished, save this file as DTS, this time alpha with pre-multiply option checked. And next we have mod manager icon. This file is given in the same folder as the mod manager image.jpg file. Open the file in Photoshop. Same goes for this file as well. It needs to stay at 276 by 162 pixels, but this time it has to be exported as JPEG and not DTS file. Now launch your game, go to Profiles Mod Manager and look, it has been changed. Now quickly let's check the paint job icon and see this also has been updated. This time if you make changes by switching back to Photoshop, you will have to reload your profile to see the change here. I hope you understood the process of doing a custom paint job, but still if you have any question regarding the process, let me know in the comment section. Also you can join my Discord or follow me on Instagram and Twitter. See you guys in my next video.